Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra October 31, 2024. It can be satisfying to dedicate yourself to a project or relationship, and you can find yourself putting a lot of energy into these things. Creative pursuits and time alone spent on expressive or leisure activities can be healing, magical, and rewarding today and tomorrow. Instant gratification is unlikely to come today as minor challenging aspects block things up. You could discover that what you had planned is too expensive or otherwise not feasible. For example, delays now can be about a rule, superior, or concern about your reputation. Try your best not to push yourself, projects, or others today and resolve to fix problem areas or work on things that need a little extra attention. Focusing on what's working in your life instead of what you don't have is the key to peace and enjoyment now. One of the best things about you is that if you're ever feeling threatened, you will find a way to sidestep the conflict. On the other hand, though, you can think a little drama is just fun and games. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication and your planetary ruler, will cross swords across the sky, with a significantly dominating electric Uranus in the heavens. This ensures a tremendous amount of anxiety and nervous tension that may echo throughout your entire day. Please do your best not to take this out on your lover, as they'll be triggered by other aspects of their life, as well. Is there something worth revisiting? Reflect on your old passions when the moon enters Libra and conjuncts the south node in Libra and opposes the north node in Aries. You may feel called to revisit an old project, idea, or pitch. The fateful cosmic energy will encourage you to reconsider something you already worked on. It might be time to rework this creative endeavor. Polish it up, refine your process, and see what you can do differently. Breathing new life into old passion projects might lead to greater professional success. You should be getting a break with the planetary alignment today. It's time to focus on yourself and pamper yourself. Get yourself organized around what is good for you. Good food, good company, and yes, exercise. It's important to let your body express its raw energy rather than allowing that energy to stay bottled up and eventually be converted into mental energy. Use T, his aspect, to begin a phase of physical purification. You're going to be in this body your whole life. Organized and pragmatic, you tend to refuse any opportunity to dream. You are currently trying to wrap up some big files and are neglecting your friends and family. You hate having to use your imagination and only savor moments that you entirely master. This should evolve rapidly, and the current vibrations will be strongly encouraging this. In terms of health, you should change the way you eat and get a little bit more exercise. While the moon's departure from your communication sector 2 days ago wrapped up its only visit while Venus is in your relationship sector, as the planet of love moves into her final 2 weeks, it is with a sense that this was just the warm-up. With Mercury, the planet of communication, returning to your communication sector over the weekend and Mars to your communication sector a day later, the support the moon brought when it came to getting the communication lines open on the relationship front was just a small taste of things to come. While the moon's return to your romantic sector today means that over the next few days, these romantically charged Luan AR vibes will have to compete with what can be the busiest part of any week. This is the ideal time to test your resolve against real-world conditions. With the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment's departure over the weekend due to end all planetary activity on the romantic front for the year, this is a chance to test your resolve to make matters of the heart a priority. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever noticed that some habits or reactions just seem ingrained, like muscle memory? Today's energy is a gentle reminder that growth is not only possible but within your reach. Consider it a day of practice, a chance to rewrite your reactions and align them with the person you're becoming rather than the person you were. Think of each mindful response as another layer of strength you're building toward a future that feels genuinely aligned. And here's a little boost for the journey. Today, you may feel an extra surge of dynamic energy, almost like a hidden source of motivation propelling you forward. Tasks that usually feel daunting might seem a bit lighter, and long-term goals can feel clearer and within reach. It's as if the stars are lending you a dose of inner fire to push through responsibilities with fresh eyes and renewed stamina. Have you ever started a project with so much excitement that you felt unstoppable only to realize halfway through that it would take a bit more endurance than you thought? Today is a lot like that, a time to harness your excitement but also to pace yourself. Let each step be both inspired and intentional, balancing your enthusiasm with a grounded approach. By staying mindful and steady, you can fully enjoy this wonderful flow of energy without feeling spread too thin. In relationships, today's energy opens the door to deeper, more meaningful connections with those closest to you. If you're in a relationship, it's a perfect time to invest in nurturing that bond. Maybe there's a conversation you've been meaning to have, or perhaps today you feel ready to share something that's been on your mind. Think of today as a safe space to open up, to talk about dreams, concerns, and even those small things that make a relationship stronger. Sometimes, simply sharing how we feel with honesty and without expectation can turn an ordinary moment into a special memory. If you're single, consider today a lucky one for love and connection. The stars are encouraging you to put yourself out there, to connect with new people, and to share your natural warmth and charm. Maybe you've been eyeing someone from a distance or considering attending a social gathering. Today is the day to go for it. People are likely to be drawn to your authentic energy, so open your heart and see where the day takes you. After all, love often finds us when we're truly being ourselves. And if you have a moment, share with us. Have you had a chance encounter that led to something meaningful? Sometimes, those serendipitous moments are the universe's way of working its magic. Today also brings a gentle reminder about balance, especially as you feel that boost of confidence and drive. When we're feeling empowered, it's easy to say yes to everything or to take on more than we realize. Think back to a time when you were full of enthusiasm, taking on multiple projects or activities at once. It might have felt amazing initially, but perhaps it left you feeling a bit overextended afterward. Today's message is one of pacing. Enjoy the energy, but make sure to pause, breathe, and check in with yourself along the way. Sometimes, it's those small moments of reflection that make all the difference. In the realm of finances, today's cosmic alignment is especially supportive. If you're considering new financial opportunities, negotiating a deal, or investing in your future, trust that your self-assured mindset will give you a unique edge. Whether it's about finding a good deal, starting a savings plan, or simply feeling more financially confident, today is a great day to set intentions and start taking action. Think of it as planting seeds for future abundance. Your intuition is heightened, so trust those gut feelings and know that the choices you make today have the potential to positively shape your future, sometimes in ways you might not see just yet. And let's not forget self-care. With mind and body feeling aligned, this is a fantastic time to get active and focus on your physical well-being. Your energy levels may be higher than usual, making exercise or any movement feel invigorating and fun. But with all this momentum, it can also be tempting to push yourself a bit too far. Remember to listen to your body. While a little challenge can be great, too much intensity can lead to burnout or setbacks. Think of today as a chance to build healthy habits for the long run. Each step, each stretch, and each moment of movement is a small investment in your well-being.